Much better. I wanted to, this is hard for me to talk about, but I wanted to have this girl I was seeing come out tonight and see me perform. She's never seen me do comedy yet. And the problem is, I'm getting a lot of mixed emotions from her. She's playing a lot of games. Like this weird game that's going on with us. I'll hide behind this bush, and then she'll have this cop car stationed outside her apartment. Games. You women love to play games. The forbidden dance of love. It goes on. Yeah, the cops. Not a good thing, man. The cops. Not a good thing when it comes to love and sex. Things can get tricky and embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, it was my birthday recently. And, it was my birthday. Thank you. And, the weird thing about when it's your birthday, you always feel like you're privileged. You have a special privilege this day. So I went to the local Wawa, and I noticed this really attractive woman. She was like a MILF, she was an older woman. And I had this fantasy that I was just going to say to her, hey, you know what? It's my birthday today. She's going to go, wow, really? It's your birthday? Well, you want to go in the parking lot, my minivan, and have sex? Because any other day of the year, I would just punch you in the face and yell rape, but it is your special day. Come on, let's go back. My kids are still asleep. Let's make it quick. The thing is that I'm getting up there in years. I'm 39 years old. And that's the part's not funny. The funny thing about it is that my sex drive has not diminished whatsoever. I masturbate quite frequently. And a friend of mine was telling me that he's around the same age I am. And he told me, he said, Scott, I haven't masturbated in over 12 days. I said, well, that's really funny. The last time I went 12 days without masturbating was the day before I learned how to jerk off. So I was thinking about this, and I did some number crunching. I've masturbated for 26 years. 26. That is awesome and sad at the same time. So anyway, 26 years, on average, 12 to 14 times a week. 12 to 14 times a week, okay? Now, I added all this up, okay? This is no joke right here. 4 months. 4 months of constant, and I mean this, no bathroom breaks, no getting up to make a sandwich, no playing Tetris, just this, constantly. And I realized I've spent 4 months masturbating and fantasizing about vaginas and only spent about 14 minutes inside actual vaginas. So you see, the math is a little bit off here. What else do I have for you? I just wanted to mention that I do have a disability, so you feel free to applaud that if you wish. Thank you very much. So I'm online the other day, and when I was done jerking off, and right before I started jerking off again, I was looking at the dating scene there on Craigslist, because I'm getting desperate and very horny. So I met this woman, and we went out on a date and all that. We're talking it up and everything, and she told me, she goes, you know what, I dated a lot of guys, but I've never dated one with a disability before. I thought to myself, wow. So she has some kind of bizarre, sick, twisted bucket list going on right now. You know what I mean? Like, jumped out of a plane, climbed a really big mountain. Oh, no, yeah, let's fuck a cripple. And I felt hurt. People, I felt hurt. I felt degraded. Not yet, sir. I'm getting to that. So we go back to her place. And on the way back, I'm wondering, what does she have planned for me? Is there a pair of crutches she wants me to slip into? Does she want me to spread pigeons sitting in a wheelchair? Maybe we'll do it on that. Does she want to see how I'm going to hobble my way in and out of her vagina? But so we had sex, and she discovered my real disability. I lasted 6 seconds, rolled off her, and went right to sleep. So women, we're all the same. It really doesn't matter. There's a sensitive issue I want to bring up. I'm going to leave you with this. Guys, do we like foreplay over there? The people talking over there. Do we like foreplay at all? Are we into foreplay? There's something I want to bring up right now. I feel sorry for women. I really do, because guys, we have the easy part. We get to go down on a woman, we get to eat a woman out. All we need is a snorkel, we're pretty much on vacation. But women have it wrong. They have the job part of it, the job aspect. You know what I mean? Like hand job, blow job, foot job, rim job. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's a job part, people, I'm talking about. I know my sexual history. I've had more than a few disgruntled employees in my day. I pretty much give them a name tag and a smock, and they pretty much clock in. When can I take my lunch break? And women, put a little bit more effort into it. Put a little bit more work into it. And I tell her that. I'm like, put a little bit more work into it. She's like, sure. This isn't working out. I said, it's really nice you have me in your minivan while your kids are still asleep and you're doing this for me on my birthday, but this is just feeling awkward. Thanks a lot. I'm Scott Terry. Have a good night.